Hi guys, it's Carrie Ann, and this week's book pick is the picture book Rapunzel. You remember Rapunzel, about a girl who's kept in a tower by a witch, and Rapunzel has this long, beautiful golden locks, and the witch keeps her there. And every day she goes to visit her. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And it's the witch that climbs up and snips off a few locks. And Rapunzel is the witch's bank, pretty much. So the premise of the story is still true, but in the traditional fairy tale, it is Prince Charming that saves Rapunzel. But in this version of Rapunzel, she decides she's had enough of being a prisoner, and she figures out a way where she can use her own hair to get out of the tower and explore sort of the area around her, befriends creatures in the forest that surrounds the tower. Every day making sure she gets out of the tower, does her exploring, but is always back in time for when the witch comes to see her. After the witch comes to visit her one day, takes some snippets of her hair and goes to climb down the tower from Rapunzel's locks, Rapunzel does the unthinkable. She cuts her hair. She cuts her hair and the witch tumbles to her death. But not to worry, that does not leave Rapunzel trapped in the tower, because all the time that she was exploring the forest, and she had figured or made a rope, a ladder that could help her get down. So Rapunzel escapes, goes off and collects rewards and riches from capturing bad people. Instead of Rapunzel being the damsel in distress and waiting for Prince Charming to save her, she decides that enough is enough. She makes a plan, and she takes sort of some responsibility to change her fate. In the story is Rapunzel in this long, beautiful hair, and that's Rapunzel's main feature. There's nothing else that you really are told about Rapunzel. It really is the hair. The story itself is done in black and white or shades of gray, except for one color, which is this yellow, this golden yellow, to depict Rapunzel's hair in all the pages that we see her in this story. So the fact that this is positioned as Rapunzel's main attribute, her hair, and for her to cut it off, I think is a big statement that it is Rapunzel isn't just about her hair. So she cuts it off really short, but she's still Rapunzel, and she actually goes off and discovers her riches and makes a place for herself. So that's this week's book pick, Rapunzel, a classic fairy tale with a little bit of a modern twist. A great message for girls. I had written a review on Little Red about Little Red Riding Hood, a similar story idea. So I'll include a link to that post as well as the full post on this particular book. As always, you can find me here on Wednesdays talking about books for kids, but I'm also here talking mom confessions, family travel, and other fun family stuff. So don't forget to subscribe so you know when the next video is published. Until next time, ciao!